All right, now you get to see the madness of hooking up another flash. Oh, this is great stuff, really. This is what we call the really good stuff. So what happens here is we might have another flash, and this flash might be located across the room. This one right here. In Lightroom, you can see how this flash all by itself helps out the scene. I can now see the edge of things. All right, and if I power that up, let's say I turn up the power on that flash real quick, and then I'll take a shot. This will illuminate the hair a little bit more, add some more to that edge. Now I'm risking getting it maybe a little overexposed, but not much. See, I still have this histogram, and the histogram has a long way to go before I reach the cap. Here, I have this nice edge, some nice light coming in from this side. So this is my kind of backlight, but it's not really a backlight because it's on an angle. Light goes in and out at different angles. Those angles we set up via flashes. I put one in the back of her over to the right hand side. But now I need one of these or one at a different angle, maybe that one up there, to come in. So I could use the SP700 for this if I wanted to. You've seen how we tethered that and how it works. Now let's kind of look at maybe hooking up two flashes together. We're going to be using this box. Okay, this is a multiple flash card, and you can purchase one of these at cameraaxe.com. Once you go to cameraaxe.com, you can go to dreamingrobots.com. So here's their CameraAxe's store is called Dreaming Robots. That card is located here. It's $40. You'll also need some 3.5 cables. Okay. I would say you probably need at least 6 of these because they're nice to have. One flash board and at least 3 hot shoe flashes if you have multiple flashes going off SP700 style. If you don't and you want to get into studio lighting, you don't need the shoes, but you definitely need at least one of them. So this is the more professional route we're looking at now. I like the SP700s. They're quick and dirty, and they're great to bring to a party, but in the studio, we have other options. And the other option is this. Okay, this is the Studio Max 3 320. They do have better models out there. This is a lower cost one. You notice it has a phono port on it. It's located right there. And what we're going to do is take this phono port and hook it up to that card. So we're going to run a cord from the card to that phono port. To do that, again, we're going to need some phono plugs. I just happen to have one here to make life fast and efficient on video. So this gets hooked up. As you can see, this is actually female. We get down away from this. So it's going to run from the Pocket Wizard 2, it's going to go here. That's the input. Then here needs to go to the actual phono plug there. All right, I have another cable over here. There it is. So I'm going to run this to here. Now, you must have a lot of ladders and all that stuff in your studio. I love ladders in the studio. I hate them and the fact that I have to have them. If you're taller, got a good option for you. But I got like 4-foot students sometimes. So I have to have a lot of ladders. Okay, so let's test that out, shall we? Now hopefully it doesn't work because I don't want it to work. I want it to have some kind of problem so I can show it to you. We're going to test it like this. I can hit this test button. Oh, and it works. Okay, now I like to aim the camera right at this flash. And then I'll go into Lightroom and take a picture. If I see the actual illumination of that flash, I'm happy with life. Sweet. Okay, now this one's a little harder because this one is up in the ceiling. So what I'm going to do to test it out is I'm going to aim it at the head model and then look and see if there's a front flash. In this case, there is. Nice. Not bad at all. So we have one coming in at an angle of like 45 degrees from the ceiling, and then we have one that is backlighting. Based upon the last video, I also said it needs to be white balance. So I can go over here and white balance it. Wow, difference, right? Huge. Let me hit reset on that. Let's zoom in and look at the lips. Hit reset. Cold. Very cold. Let me white balance it. Now we get a nice warm tone. A nice warm tone works good with the skin. You can see the shadows here are very soft. They are quite dark underneath the chin though. So we have to think about a way to get rid of the chin. I like to cast light up into it. I could do that a great many ways. We can hook up a third flash, or we can look at bounce light. Okay? So I think bounce light would be a good lesson for you in the next video. For right now, that's how you hook up multiple studio flashes and how you use that little board thing inside my studio. Enjoy.